morning everyone, it's Tracy here. So today we are doing a deck of cards workout. I've done this one before, but we're going to do it a little bit differently today. So here's a couple of things you can do with a deck of cards. So easy, take that, put that in your suitcase, or easy at-home workout for you. Basically, here's one way. Take a card, flip it over, assign that card an exercise, and do the amount on the card of that exercise. So all the face cards are worth 10, so that would be 10 jumping jacks. And then I would do maybe 3 push-ups. And then there's a 7, I could do 7 jump squats. So that's one way to do it. And the way we're gonna do it today though is a little bit different. Basically, we're gonna assign each suit an exercise. So I've got it listed on my board right here. We're gonna do push-ups are for hearts. Squat thrusts with the medicine ball, that could be for diamonds. Spades are going to be burpees, and clubs are going to be plank jacks. So again, we flip over a card, whatever number's on that card, 8 of spades would be 8 burpees. Okay, so that's how we are going to do that. So this should be fun. You ready to get started? Squat thrusts. Let's get to it here. Oh, ace. Ace is 11. 11 plank jacks. 11 clubs, 11 plank jacks. Three of hearts, 3 push-ups. Jack of diamonds, we got 10 squat thrusts. All right, 2 spades, 2 burpees. I can do that. Oh, another 2 spades. Nine of hearts. Down to push-ups. Six spades. Burpees again. All right, 8 diamonds. Let's get the heart rate up, it's good. Okay, oh, 10 hearts. Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. All right, we've done 10, we got 10 more. 9 spades. Oh, burpees. Here we go. Four of clubs. Nine diamonds. This is the easy one for me. 6 of hearts. A lot of push-ups. Oh, goodness. Okay. Ooh, 11 spades. No. Okay, here we go. 11 burpees. No dog, no one's here, just me pounding on the floor. Quiet. Dogs, eh? Okay. What was that, 5? Okay. Queen of hearts, of course. Oh, Queen of diamonds. Okay, that's okay. Oh, yeah, 10 of those, right? 3 more. Oh, you're kidding. 10 of hearts. Okay. This feels raped somehow. Here we go. I'm going for my knees this time, I think. Eight of spades. What would you rather, burpees or push-ups? I don't know. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more. Let it be a 2. 8 of clubs. 8 plank jacks. Okay, that's good. My heart rate's definitely up. Let's pick another 4 exercises and do another 20 cards. So another 20 cards are in the queue here. This time we have hearts are jumping lunges, diamonds are V-sits, spades are suitcase squats, and clubs will be hammer curls, okay? I've picked 15-pound dumbbells for my suitcase squats and my hammer curls. I think it should be good. Let's hit 20 cards and hope we don't get any aces. All right, here we go. First one is 10 of clubs, 10 bicep curls. Let's go. So if you're only doing probably 11 and under of the bicep curls, make sure you pick a weight that's nice and heavy, that it's going to fatigue you. 5-pound dumbbells, probably not enough on this one here. Good. We've got 5 more, or 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right. 4 of hearts, 4 jumping lunges. That's 4. You can do a reverse lunge without the jump. 4 spades, we've got 4 suitcase squats. Hold the weight beside you, nice and low, like you're picking up your suitcase here. 2 more. Easy. You can do this all day. Okay, 8 of hearts, 8 lunges. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, Joker, forgot to take him out. I'm going to not count him. 5 5 diamonds, 5 V-sits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. 5 of hearts. 5. 3 of diamonds. So far, so good. 1, 2, 3. I even shuffled, believe it or not. Okay, 5 of clubs. 5. King of hearts. Here we go now. 10. Ooh, that burns. Jack of hearts. Oh, lunges again. Yep. 1. That's when you feel you get 2 back to back like that. Okay, we've done 10. We're halfway there. 5 of spades. 4. Keep your tummy nice and tight in this one. Oh, 10 of Queen of Hearts. Oh, that burns. No more hearts, please. Queen of Diamonds, V-sits. 10 V-sits. Oh, good. Oh, you kidding? 10 hearts. This is stacked. This is loaded. Someone's cheating. Oh, goodness. Okay, here's 15. 8 of spades. Suitcase squats. Okay, that's 15. 5 more. 8 of clubs. Let me recount these cards. I may have done 20 already. Did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. No, not such luck. Okay, 8 of spades. Back to the suitcase squats. Hearts, easy. 2 more. Oh, of course. 9 of hearts. Here we go. One more. Don't let it be hearts. Yeah. 7 of spades. That I can do. Hearts were definitely stacked on this turn. 2, 3. All right, that's 20 cards. We'll do one more round. Okay, here's our round this time. 4 hearts, we have deadlifts. I'm gonna use the 15s. for a stiff leg deadlift. For diamonds, we're gonna do an up-down plank on the floor. For spades, we have bicycles, ab exercise. And for the clubs, we're gonna do tuck jumps, okay? Let's go, 20 cards. Oh, 10 to start, of course. 10 spades, 10 bicycles. Oh, that's easy, here we go. I'll do one per leg here, just otherwise this is gonna go by really fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 10 of clubs. Tuck jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, I sound like an elephant landing. Goodness. Okay, 8 hearts, 8 deadlifts. Knees soft, hinge forward, hips way back. Squeeze the butt at the top. And 8. All right. And 10 of hearts, back to 10 of those. Same weight. One more. Two of clubs, 2 tuck jumps, easy. Get those up real high, we only have 2. Okay, 7 spades, bicycles, 7 each leg. 1, 2, 3. Diamonds. Oh, we haven't done these yet. 10 up, down plank. I'm going to do 5 each lead arm. Okay, that's definitely the hardest exercise of this routine. Okay. 7 of clubs. Tuck. Of course, you can just squat on those if you don't want to jump. No worries there. 10 diamonds. Ooh. Down we go. Whew. There's 10 there. 3 of spades, or sorry, clubs, through clubs, tuck jumps again. And 3. All right, we're halfway there. 8 tuck jumps. Spades, 8 bicycles per leg. And 5, 1, 2. Okay. 5 tuck jumps. Wow, maybe I lied. Maybe this is the harder one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. 8 of diamonds, up downs. 4 each lead arm. you're kidding. What are you thinking it is? 11. Ace of downs. Oh no, ace of clubs. 11 tuck jumps instead. Yay! Yay! Okay, here we go. Woo! Okay. We have 5 more. Jack, go diamonds. Here's the up downs. 5 each lead arm. Okay. 4 more. 2 spades. Easy. 1, 2. Take it. 2 spades. 1, 2. Can you have 2 spades in the same deck? That's weird. I don't know. 9 of hearts. 9 of hearts. Deadlifts. 9. How come I suddenly have a brain fart about how many groups of suits there are? Is it 4? If you know the answer, just post below, because clearly I don't know. 5 more, or 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise here. What are we going to get? We are getting a 8 of diamonds. Why not? Let's do it. Finish up. All right. Good job. Next, we're going to go into the other game of deck of cards. I'm going to show you coming up in just a second. So the other way you can use a deck of cards in your workout is, again, just basically take one, assign an exercise to it, and do the number on the card. So I'm going to do just a random one. I'll post it below so that you can copy it if you want. Well, the exercises anyway. Use your own deck of cards, and whatever number you pull, that's what you got to do. All right. I'm going to slip that 10 underneath there. Start fresh. Okay, 9, of course. 9 ice skaters, here we go. We'll do 9 per side. Halfway there. Especially when you're doing cardio, you might want to do per side, you know, or per leg, or whatever you're doing if you're doing jumps, just so that you don't have to keep switching. There, that's 9 per side. Okay, 4 mountain climbers per leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stay down there. We're going to do 7 rotations per arm. 1, 3, 4. One more each side. And staying down here for partial burpees. 4, 9. This can be modified by tapping up, but otherwise you're here. Whew. Okay, we're going to do 20 cards again. 6 reverse lunges per leg. One more per side, then we're going to hit sumo squat with a front kick. 4, 11 per leg. Here we go. 2, Squat jacks coming up. 4, 6. All right, high knees here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 3 high knees. 1, 2, 3. Easy. 8 butt kicks per side. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we'll do 10 plank hip drops. Got a queen there. Let's do 10 per side. Good. Let's stay down here for more ab work. That's 10. We've got 10 more cars to do. 10. Okay, 10 turtle crunches per side. 1, 2, 3. Let's go into some X position abs. For 5. Body's in an X position. Hands wide, legs wide. 5 right there. Bend your knees if you need to modify. And going right into some alternating toe touches for 5 here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's stand up and grab some weights. We got 10 overhead presses. Oh, for 10, I think I can use these 15s. Here we go. Okay, 10. Into tricep skull crusher. How many we got here? Is 8. Knee soft. Up 4, 8. Same weight we'll use for some front raises. We have 5 more cards left. Ooh, 10. Good. Knees are soft. Right in front for 10. One more. Going into a crab toe touch. And we've got, oh, only 3, that's easy. So crab position here, alternating toe touch, or you can just lift your leg up. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's stay down there for one more ab. 9. Let's do 9 princess sit-ups per side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, switching legs. Okay, let's do partial scorpions down on the ground here. 4, 7 per side. So your plank position, you're coming touching your toe there, right there. Or alternately, you can just place it on the floor. 3, 3. Bum down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, last one. Shall we make it burpees? Let the gods be upon us. 5. That we can do. Let's go, ladies. The last 5. Woo! Okay. You did it. That was good and hard, but it was fun. Stay tuned, because coming up next, we're going to answer your questions that you had. Mostly it's about supplements. What should I eat before I work out, after I work out? Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about that right now. So today we're doing a question and answer period. I've received a few questions from you guys, and today we're going to talk about those things. So one of the things that came up as a question was, what do we eat pre-workout, post-workout? That whole nutrient timing question. And I haven't really addressed this because it's a tricky one in that everyone's bodies are different, right? Your body types are different, and so your nutrient needs really vary from person to person. So to get a really accurate assessment of what you should be eating pre, post, and during workout, it'd be best to actually have a one-on-one with a coach and determine those things. But I can give you some general tips for that. So first of all, I did a precision nutrition certification. It's like a coaching certification on nutrition. And so a lot of the information I'm going to be taking today to answer these questions is going to be from them. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures here, and we'll talk a little bit about what it means to fuel the body during and after your workouts. So the first photo you're going to see right now is basically called your 3 somatypes of your body. So think about what category that you would be in when you look at those body types and determine sort of where you're at. And then I'm going to show you this next slide, and you can see some of the suggestions that they make based on those body types. Now, when you're looking at that chart that I just showed, the P and the C stand for protein and carbohydrate. So you still want to have your basic general rule of thumb in terms of your amounts of carbohydrates and protein. So remember the hand thing that we did a couple of weeks ago? Palm is protein, cup is carbs, fist is veg, and thumb is fat. So pre-workout would be typically an hour ahead of your workout. You want to get something like a protein and a complex carbohydrate. That way it puts energy into your cells so that you can utilize that energy for your workouts. And then post-workout, you should be eating within the hour, basically. They say within a half an hour you should be having that protein and that complex carb again to refuel the system. So that timing is basically 3 hours apart. If you do it 1 to 2 hours before and then within half an hour after, and you have your 1 hour workout in there, then it all sort of should work out for you. Okay, so some of the things that make that a little bit tricky are then, what if I work out at 5 a.m.? Am I going to get up at 3 a.m. and have my meal? Well, probably not, unless you're like an athlete who needs to do that, or you're competing and that's required. For your average person, that's not really necessary, okay? So the key then is to make sure that you've had carbohydrates in your evening meal. Now, if you're going for fat loss, I've always said that try to eliminate carbs in your evening meal. But just because then your body burns more fat while you're sleeping. But if you're going to work out first thing in the morning and you haven't had carbs at dinner, and in fact, if you haven't had them since lunchtime, you're certainly not going to have much energy for your workout. So incorporating that cup of carbs in your evening meal before you go to bed would be a good thing to do as well. Now, sometimes people do what's called fasted cardio, fasted morning cardio. So at times it matters what sort of activity you're doing in the morning. If you exercise in the morning and you don't want to get up early and eat those carbohydrates, or if your plan is not to eat them in the evening, then doing a cardio component would be a good idea. So your body basically would burn all the carbohydrates that you had left in your cells, and then it would immediately switch fuel systems and start to burn fat. If you're doing a weight workout though, you really do require that energy that's in the cells to power up your workout. So you need that glycogen, you need your blood sugar not to be dropping off at the bottom. So even if you get up really early and you're doing a weight workout, you might think of having a half a banana or an apple or something to put some fuel instantly into the system to give you that energy that you need. But again, if you are training early in the morning with weights, then think of adding carbohydrates to your evening meal in the form of a complex carbohydrate. And what do you eat for pre-workout? Okay, let's talk about this. So complex carbohydrate, I think in the morning it's pretty typical. I'll tell you what I eat and then you can sort of, create your own plate. But I would eat complex carbohydrate in the form of oatmeal typically. So I'd make a protein pancake that had my oatmeal and my egg whites blended together with a little bit of banana. Or I'd have my oatmeal with protein powder and some berries on top. Or I'd have a piece of whole grain toast with 2 eggs and a piece of fruit. So that would be a good pre-workout. Again, 1 to 2 hours before you work out. Unless you're that ectomorph, which is the tall and skinny, you might want to put the fuel a little bit closer to your workout time. During your workout then, someone asked, do we drink anything? Do we supplement with anything during our workouts? So here's a couple of thoughts on during your workout. I'm a big believer in BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. And basically what that does is it helps synthesize protein into your muscles and it helps build your muscles. It's a great little drink that you can drink throughout. It has a little bit of protein in it. Our body does produce the BCAAs, but not as many as we need. And especially if you're vegetarian or if you don't eat animal protein, then you're going to have fewer BCAAs in your body, again, that help create the muscle that we want. So drinking that during, I make it before my workout, drink a little bit before, during, and after. Kind of within that hour, I consume 1 scoop of BCAAs. And that's available if you live in Kelowna at the fuel store. You can just go in there and ask Aaron what type that he recommends or that I recommend, and he will show that to you. Another supplement that you could take if you're really into muscle building is the creatine. Creatine is a supplement that is one of those tried and true things. Over the years, over the last 10 years of being a trainer, there's basically 3 supplements that do exactly what they say they're going to do. And that is BCAAs, creatine, and whey protein. So those supplements all do exactly what they claim to do and have scientifically been proven over and over the years. So creatine, again, this is probably not likely for most of my viewers here. I've used it before. My son and husband use it. Basically what it does is it gives you the energy to lift more during your workouts. So you're tearing more muscle fibers, you're increasing more muscle tissue, you're getting a bigger pump and able to lift a little bit heavier. And again, goes into the muscle, synthesizes and builds the muscle a bit bigger. So you could take that, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's probably not necessary for where you're at right now. Another thing that you could take pre-workout is a pre-workout drink. And a lot of my clients take that. I don't anymore. I feel like my fuel in the food is enough to give me my energy. But a lot of people still do take it. A couple of just cautions about pre-workout. It can make you very stimulated. So there's some with really high caffeine levels. I wouldn't recommend drinking coffee and then taking a pre-workout and then going to work out. Especially if you're new to it, it would just really jazz you. People get tingly face, tingly ears, tingly hands, numbing. Some of them can be a little bit intense. So I would just, if you are going to try pre-workout drink, go into a store and ask for one with a low caffeine so that you're not, and even take a half a scoop just to start off with so that you're not totally stimulated right off the blocks. But there's one from the fuel store that I've taken before and that quite a few of my clients use. It's called Cardio Ignite. And again, you could start off with a half a scoop of that and just see how it feels in your system to see if it gives you that energy boost. I know a lot of people who do it, use it, and it really helps them feel like they're getting a good workout. Could be a placebo, but it also could work. So I don't know. I'm not too, I've used it before, but I don't use it anymore. So I'm not super current on the ones that are new. But again, any supplement store would be able to tell you which one to take if you're a newbie starting it, and again, getting one with low caffeine. And other supplements that I think are really important to take, essential, you should be taking, and if you don't, get on it right away. This should be something that's in your life for the rest of your life, is the essential fatty acids, omega-3s, and you don't have to get the 3-6 because 6 is available in most of the oils and different things that we consume already, but omega-3 is really important to have. It gives us energy, it helps with brain functioning, it makes us clear in our brains. It really, really helps with our brain health. And so that's a definite recommended one. Other supplements that are more natural, like vitamins, minerals, certainly you should be on a good dosage of vitamin D. And probably almost throughout the year, except for the 2 or 3 really sunny months when the sun is closer to the equator. I remember saying once at wintertime that I didn't have to take my vitamin D anymore, and a doctor told me, no, the sun is far too, away from the equator to actually get the benefits of the vitamin D. It has to be closer to the earth to get the benefits. So all throughout the year, you should be taking vitamin D. I take 2,000 milligrams, but you can decide with your doctor how much is good for you. And then just what else do I take? So EFAs or omega-3s, your vitamin D, calcium supplement. Of course, if you're not drinking milk, that's good to take. My doctor said that I can take a Tums every night, and so I just buy a big tub of mint Tums and I take one of those every night. And vitamin C and maybe a multivitamin for you as well. Okay, so that's probably good enough for the supplement component. If you have any other questions about a certain supplement that you are taking or would like to integrate into your workout routine, please let me know and I can give you some feedback on that or direct you to someone who knows more than I do about that. All right. So hopefully I've answered some of your questions about your pre-workout and post-workout nutrition. Actually, I don't think we talked about that. Let me just address that quickly. What do you eat then post-workout? One of the best things to have if you're trying to make sure that you get at least 75 to 100 grams of protein in your body is a post-workout shake. Protein shake is great. So I know sometimes people are a little bit funny with the taste, but if you tried it years ago, I mean, the taste has changed, believe me. They're really good now. And you can doctor it up with some spinach and berries and, teaspoon of peanut butter, and you can make it taste like a milkshake, honestly. So I think that's a great post-workout. I'll make mine up sometimes before I leave for the gym, and it just is in the car. It's, has lots of ice or frozen fruit, so it stays nice and cold, and then I'll just consume that right after my workout. But another great thing to eat, again, is protein and complex carbohydrates. So having that chicken made up, or those turkey muffins, or if you're working out at home, just making yourself up a quick omelet with, some quinoa in it, or something where you're having the protein and carbohydrates. Because post-workout, you want to refuel the lost carbohydrate stores. That's the best time. Your cells are open, your muscles are open, and to refeed your body post-workout is actually the most critical to do. So even more critical than your pre-workout feeding. So remember that post-workout within half an hour, unless you are that ectomorph, which is, or was it ectomorph? Endomorph, which is 1 to 2 hours post. Okay, so hopefully that's helped you. Take a look at those little charts and make sure that you are getting enough fuel to fuel your workouts before, and then post-workout, make sure that you're doing that. But go buy yourself some BCAAs, make sure you're taking your omega-3s and vitamin D, and you should be good to go. All right. Thanks. Stay tuned and make sure that you move daily in your nutrition. Here at our fuel store, it's located on Gordon and Kalo. So if you live in Kelowna, then this is a great place to come to buy your supplements. I'm just kind of highlighting some of the ones that I think are awesome products. This is my go-to whey protein. It's sweetened with stevia, all natural. I buy vanilla so I can put it in shakes, put it in protein bars, protein balls, everything like that. I just love it. Such a great flavor, good value, and really good clean protein as well. This is a BCAAs, and so again, we talked about this, the branched chain amino acids. So many yummy flavors. Blue raspberry here. They do have a peach and watermelon that are really good. So that's my go-to. The mutant is my favorite flavor. He has some omega-3s here as well, and these are so good. This has your highest amount of EFAs in it per capsule, so this is a good product to buy. I recommend that. And Aaron also told me about this one. It is the another pre-workout. I know I talked to you about the Cardio Ignite, but this one is a really good option as well. Lower caffeine, and it doesn't make you tingly at all. So if you're looking for a supplement to give you a little energy before your workouts, that is your ticket. I also wanted to highlight just a few bars here that are so delicious. So if you're looking for a bar, just a post-workout treat, this one is delicious. I love the grenade. This one's really good as well, birthday cake. The one's got some really good macros. But this bar, if you're looking for a bar that has no artificial sweeteners, then that's the one you want to choose. Okay, awesome. Please make sure you come and visit the Fuel store because it has so many great things and the best advice by Aaron. All right.